But my goal is not unrealistic. I think for me, like 163, 165, I'll be really happy if, I reach that goal. I would not retake because I've been working after graduation. So by the time I got admitted, hopefully in the future, I'll be a mature student. So like it's another it's lower than if you're going straight from your bachelor to law school. So because the school I work for, we have our own law school programs. I consulted with 160 is fine. Like I don't have an unrealistic goal. I just want to reach that.
Great. Then I'd say the biggest thing for you is really simply to double down on your review process, reduce the number of practice problems you're completing, and instead spend more time on the review process. And if you're scoring even in around a 155 or even lower, that means you've got a good 20, 25, 30 questions you might be answering incorrectly. And then maybe there's another 10 that you guessed on and got lucky on. So that could mean there are up to 30 or 40 questions per prep test that you should be reviewing. And to review 30 or 40 questions, that could easily take 3, 4, 5 hours or longer, right?
Yeah.
That could take longer than actually doing the exam itself first time around. And people never want to spend that long. And I get it because it's grueling. It's not fun. This is the work. Like this is where the growth comes from. Sitting and doing a timed exam and working through problems, that is actually, that's hard also. And that'll fry your brain too. But that is actually easier than the review process, because the review process, there's not necessarily a hard limit on how long that can take. And that's forcing you to grapple with nothing but the problems that gave you trouble. There's no break with doing like an easy logic game that you could breeze through, right? So if this takes you a couple of days to get through all the work on that one exam, that's worth it. That is where the growth comes from. And another thing you can do is you can flag every question that gives you trouble in the moment. And then before you score it, you could reattempt it under untimed conditions and see how your performance might vary between attempt number 1 and attempt number 2, to give yourself a second chance to see if the timing is the issue or if the understanding is the issue. So review is the biggest thing. And I think that's where you want to spend some more time than you currently are. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.